Giddy up, horsey. Hello there, everybody. It's me, Harry. And today, it's going to be another edition of our famous balloon parade. We got 3 brand new giant balloons. 2 brand new ones, one a new variation of an old favourite, and a bunch of classic balloons as well. Here is our first bunch of balloons. And now, let's go. Alright, let's start it off. Let's have a parade. See you when we get there. Oops. Silly horsey. Well, the parade is just heading along. Got some other floats heading by, and now we're here. Let's go! Woohoo! Right then, I'll be off and I'll continue commentating. So yep, the parade is here now, and we start things off with a new version of our old Macy's Parade favourite, Chloe the Holiday Clown. Now with a bow tie and a brand new colour, as she follows the yellow stars, as per usual. And now, here comes our favourite robot. And this time, we have someone dressed up in Pepperoni's clothing and 2 skeletons as the Grand Marshals this time. And oh boy, if this is a robot, then we certainly have a Robot Master balloon. Who could that be? This is a new addition to our parade. He is not just any Robot Master. His name is Alki Light, better known as Mega Man from the hit new Cartoon Network series Mega Man Fully Charged, based on the video game series. Mega Man is furnished by DHX Media. He is a brilliant sight to behold. He's got a huge blaster. He's able to shoot his enemies and, well, save the world. The Macy's Parade Wiki brings us a new version of Polar Jack 77's Robloxian balloon. It's not just any old balloon, it's a falloon, a float-based balloon. And as it's a giant inflatable, it's still a little bit taller than your average minifigure. On the float is some police officers and, of course, everyone's main man, Chase McCain from the hit game Lego City Undercover. Oh, and don't forget, here are another bunch of favourites heading your way. Here come the Peanuts gang, Charlie Brown, Lucy and Snoopy on Snoopy's doghouse. Favourites indeed for many years. Furnished by Peanuts Worldwide, and also furnished by them is the giant Charlie Brown balloon. He's finally managed to get the football, but he's all tangled up in that string, holding up his kite. Can he be able to untangle himself in time? Well, who knows? That football is so big, really big. It's just about the size of a minifigure or 2. And that kite, well, is similar. And those feet, well, they're about the size of a minifigure torso. On this float, we have a giant walker with 4 on it for some reason, as well as a robot and someone in a scarf. Wow. Whoa. Oof. Wait for Mary. Here's a novelty balloon that we've seen for quite a couple of times already. Harold the baseball player, furnished by 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment, promoting the DVD and Blu-ray release of the classic Miracle on 34th Street, where he was one of the different balloons featured. He's been a clown, a fireman, and a police officer. Who knows what he'll be next? You'll see more of Harold later on in the parade. Uh-oh. Crooks are on the loose on this float. Looks dangerous. Oh, and I just heard a rip somewhere. Looks like one of the balloons has been damaged by something, and I know which one it could be. So, as these goes, here's another balloon that looks quite mischievous for adventure, and that is the lovable Peter Rabbit from Beatrix Potter, furnished by Sony Pictures Animation. Peter Rabbit was the star of his own live-action movie, where he, of course, has parties with the animals and, well, loves a good old chase. And he's also got his green backpack on the back as well. Don't forget, Peter Rabbit is now available on Blu-ray and DVD, so that means you can watch his adventures for hours on end. Here come 3 female superheroes all ready to save Townsville, and those are the Powerpuff Girls, furnished by Cartoon Network, on this mini car. And now here come the clones. They're basically the parade's equivalent to Sesame Street, because we have lots of clone troopers of all different types. And because, since this is our equivalent to Sesame Street, guess who follows it? The Big Bird balloon, furnished by Sesame Workshop, the non-profit educational organisation behind Sesame Street. Big Bird is dressed up in this awesome sweater, holding blocks saying ABC. Still, once again, Big Bird never comes in last. He's still doing well on Sesame Street alongside his other friends. Here comes a long boy this time. This is the Star Wars float, furnished by the Walt Disney Company, full of all sorts of favourite characters like the clone pilot, Han Solo, and of course Luke. All on these classic representations of different vehicles from the Star Wars universe. Well, some balloons tend to be very happy, but not these two. Red and yellow M&Ms, furnished by M&M's chocolate candies. Seems like they just couldn't keep that balloon high up, and so it lost all the hot air, and so, now, all they are is just being dragged on the floor. Oh yes, a villain wearing a Darth Vader mask, looking out for some awesomeness. And then here comes Batman in his Batcar, a superhero. Heroes versus villains, who's gonna win? We don't know. And they disappear. Oh, and look at this robot. It's got all my friends on it. How nice is that? Here we have Aaron, Ben, Oscar, James, and a newbie, Simpsons Clips 24. Here they go. Now here we have The Simpsons. Also an assortment of characters from the show appear on this interesting looking float. But there's one member who's always mischievous, awesome, and says cowabunga. And it's Bart Simpson, a parade favourite pushed by Fox. Bart is still once again our centre of attention on The Simpsons, being mischievous, riding his skateboard, and, well, being what a kid normally does. He's a big boy. His arm is at least the size of 3 minifigures. His skateboard is at least the size of 4 with 2 as well. And his wheels are the size of a head. So yep, Bart's the big boy. The next float coming up is an assortment of Star Wars characters. We already see them some on the big floats, so here are a couple on the ground, including our favourite Jedi Master, Yoda. Don't ask me why he's wearing a tie. And now, here comes another favourite of ours, Olive Oyl, now in her 3rd parade, furnished by none other than Kingfisher Syndicate. She is the loving girlfriend of our favourite spinach-loving hero, Popeye. What more could you ask for? She's really tall, one of the tallest in our parade, and also one of the thinnest. She's so tall that she can reach up heights to anywhere. She's at least the size of 10 minifigures, maybe more. Her feet is the size of a torso, and her hands are the size of, well, legs. Good and evil don't mix on this little cart float. Mario's on the left, and our evil villain is on the right. Another friendly face is this toy soldier. Normally he's in red, but now he's all dressed up in blue as a recreation of this old Macy's parade favourite, made here for the Big Balloon Parade. What more could you ask for? And now here comes another favourite. This is a good one. This is Snap Locket on his glider powered vehicle thing. It's a beach cruiser, and not just any old beach cruiser, it's a beach cruiser. Haha. If you wanted a perfect power to play peekaboo with, try Pikachu from Pokemon. Yes, this lump in the sky is Pikachu. Hope we didn't say that out loud. And he's one of the many characters seen in the Pokemon universe. Pikachu's red cheeks are filled with electricity, which he can use in powerful attacks, like his signature move, Volt Tackle. Here, this Pikachu is wearing Ash's cap. It's not Ash's Pikachu, but it could be. From the hit DVD and Blu-ray, I Choose You the movie. Not forgetting that The Power of Us is coming out soon. Here is the parade coming down so far. And our next balloon happens to be one of our recreations. This is Hal the policeman. And he's there to patrol the lines and make sure everyone is safe. Uh-oh, the villains are up to no good on this giant gun float that we've seen many times in the parade. It's there to shoot people when they're doing stuff that's bad. Here is an old favourite with a brand new look, replicating his very first design in the Big Balloon Parade. This is Ronald McDonald, furnished by the McDonald's Corporation. Here Ronald is, well, skating in the air, wearing a nice scarf, red overalls, yeah, red undershirt, orange hair, and of course, giant balloons. About the size of a minifigure's head. Ronald is once again a perfect sight to see, and he's just as big as his big red shoe car, which follows on this balloon. And here is the big red shoe car being powered by Boco Loco. Aha, take a look at this, another Harold balloon. This is Harold the fireman, saluting all our firefighters that we know and love. And we're going plain crazy with Nick and Laura Brick, and a couple of other police officers, including the chief. That plane goes. Even though it's made for one, still, you can still fly on it. And there's a sponge who can be able to fly. This is SpongeBob SquarePants, furnished by, of course, Nickelodeon. This is a triumph. This is our only square-shaped balloon in the parade. SpongeBob lives in Bikini Bottom with his friends, including Patrick, Sandy Cheeks, Mr. Krabs, and Squidward, and don't forget the ever so unpopular Plankton. He works in the Krusty Krab and, well, everything else. Don't forget, SpongeBob is going to appear in a new movie in 2020. So, be there or be square. And on the ground comes the real SpongeBob and Sandy Cheeks, riding in this beautiful boat. How they can breathe in the air, I don't know. And here's another parade favourite. Artie the Pirate. Yar! Another favourite in our parade is none other than Pepperoni from Lego Island, riding on this skateboard on a ramp, being chased by a giant robot. Let's see if they can defeat him before we wait for the next balloon. Right? There we go. The next balloon has already arrived. Here we go. Here's a panther who would always want to be hip and hot. This is the Pink Panther, furnished by Metro Goldwyn Mayer. Somehow he just didn't want to feel like flying this time, and is all low to the ground. But still, even if he is, he's still the most wicked and awesome cat around. You would love him. You really do love him. Hey look, here is Emmett from the Lego Movie, and he's all excited for the sequel to the Lego Movie coming out very soon. And an alien rushes by, crashing into the float, and then it collapses. Oh well. Oh well. Here's another old favourite, back for another chance to lead the Blue Stars, and that is Felix the Cat, furnished by DreamWorks Classics. Oh, ho, ho, that is so good. And then here comes the gateway to Christmas, even though it's not Christmas yet. We have a door, and then we go over to the Christmas section. And then here's the panda bear. That looks like a teddy as well. Wow, Santa's not so far now. And now we zoom out. And now let's go into the little tree with a chicken on top. Buck, buck, buck. Buck, 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 buck. Buck, 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 buck. Flip, 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 flip. And here is a female who just loves to dance. Her name is Miss Petula Pig. She's here once again, making sure her nose is going to dance, and well, I want a pig for Christmas. Watch how much she can dance. She can dance very well. I might as well have her. There you go. We're done now. Happy Little Penguin is another addition to our parade who we've seen for the past few parades now, and this is Percy. He's looking very weary, but he's still a popular sight, with Buzz Lightyear and C-3PO on the hand, tending the toys. And in the parade edition we haven't seen for a while is this Big Man Santa balloon. It looks like Santa Claus. He's big, and he's a balloon. But he's not the real Santa though. We'll see him later on in a couple of minutes. No less than 5. Oh ho ho, look at this! It's our snowman friend. The Snow family. There's Jill the snowman, there's a medium snowman, and then there's a small one. And it's also a good ice rink. And here is a brand new addition to our parade, furnished by Lever Brothers Company. It's Snuggle, and he's in this beautiful red stocking. It's very similar to our former Ebb and Bear balloon. Who knows, they might even be related. Snuggle's got red eyes. He's all cuddly and snuggly. Hence his name, Snuggle. What a great new addition to our parade. Welcome, Snuggle. Hey look, here's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which means one thing, Christmas is almost coming. And hey look, there's Hagrid. Oh, Rudolph better get ready. Because there's a character who's leading off Santa. And he's our last character balloon this time, and he's for the first time in a while, our friend Kermit the Frog is here, furnished by the Walt Disney Company. Kermit is the star of The Muppets. He's the main leader character. Well, all he can say is he's green. He wants to be green. He is green. Green with envy. But he's not sad. He likes being green. Here is the market going on. You have some lovely kids going on. They want to have some candy canes because they're so yummy. And in fact, we have 2 candy canes heading our way. One red and one green. Now, here comes the moment you've all been waiting for. One of our brand new floats. The giant Christmas tree. Ooh. Here is the float. It's a giant Christmas tree full of your favourite characters. Oh, and there's Samurai on the bottom. Well, the Christmas tree is leading the way to our favourite trio of elves, Kit, Charlie and CJ, all with brand new looks. And what does that mean when you pass them? Yes, it's Santa Claus, which means the parade is over. Santa's finally here to have a Christmas in September. And that was me, Harry Humble, on my horse, saying farewell. Yay! Come on, Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho. The